Uncle Ken.
Oh, our very own Uncle Ken.
Yeah. And today, Michaela Nye.
Oh.
Manager.
Michaela Nyla herself.
Michaela Nye. Fantastic happy birthday. You know how we do it. And then we've also got a special happy birthday to Esther Peu. Right, this coming from Bossman Delali.
All right.
Delali today, we are going to enjoy together. Bossman Delali. Fantastic one coming through. What shout have you got?
Well, I've got two belated ones, and then I've got a couple of current ones.
Okay.
So, belated happy birthday to my childhood friend and next door neighbor, Kweku Amiyao Ikumfi. He works at the Takrady Ports, and it was his birthday on the 19th. Also, a belated happy birthday to someone else who works at the Takrady Ports, Gloria Nana Ajiman Prempe.
Fantastic.
Yes,
fantastic. So you guys have a wonderful one today.
Was a birthday.
And
happy birthday to Joyce Dintu Kurtzman of Prudential Securities. May the good Lord bless you and increase you. You've been a blessing to the family. Enjoy your new age. That's from O'Neill, Chanel, and Emma Dintu Kurtzman. They are wishing their mother a happy birthday.
From O'Neill, Chanel. From O'Neill and Chanel.
O'Neill, Chanel. Shaquille O'Neal. All right, and today's the birthday of Fidelia Koko Barriga of Fidelity Bank, East Legon branch. And this is from your sister-in-law. And she says, may the Lord expand your horizon and grant you peace. Happy birthday. This is it's from Nicholas, your brother-in-law. Okay, maybe one more?
Yes, one more.
Happy birthday to Bennett Kwenote of Parliamentary Services. He's at the clerk's office. And a belated one to CNN Kote, also of parliamentary services. Great guy, loves the show. But I have a big one. I think this one we have to do a special K for it. Special K for Julius Deborah. Hey! Senior man himself. Julius Deborah, former chief of staff. Happy birthday. Great guy, one of my favorite guys, Julius Deborah. You can hold a conversation with Julius non-stop for maybe 6 hours and not even notice time flying by. And you know, you learn something every time you talk.
Fantastic morning to all of you, and chaotic birthday to all of you. Then, because the JoySports Center is brought to you by
MTN.
Right.
Choose your own bundle. Bundle. Say it right. Bundle. Choose your own bundle. Your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. Bundle no 3 times. Imagine if I was getting it wrong this time. Bundle. Standard Chartered Bank here for good also brings you the Sports Center. Now, the internet is like a highway for your business, right? We keep telling you this all the time, but it really is true. Think about it. Imagine being stuck in traffic on a highway. That's how it is sometimes when you're trying to download business files. Or, you've got a tight deadline coming up and you're going to miss it because your internet is unreliable. Well, that could be a potential opportunity out the window. Not anymore, thanks to MTN Business. Your business now cruises on the most reliable, high-speed, secure, dedicated internet service in Ghana. Plus, they offer round-the-clock technical support customized just for your business needs. Call 0244-308-111 if you live in Kanishi, Abusu, Kain, Dansuman, Tantra Hill, Abilinkpe, or Achimota. Call them now and enjoy premium internet across specially designed internet access, specially designed for your business today, everywhere you go. Call 0244-308-111 for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Now, let me talk about my friends at Standard Chartered Bank. Now, I carry a Standard Chartered Bank card.
Wow.
That card, when you take it out of your wallet, the dark blue one, you take it out, you flash it, Charlie.
Very, very, very.
I've got phone numbers because I have Standard Chartered card. And it's not just the prestige and the flex of being a Standard Chartered customer, but your safety and well-being are important to them as well. They understand that, look, there may be heightened levels of anxiety during this period, but they want to encourage us all to remain calm and adhere to the precautionary measures shared by the health authorities. So they're simple. Wash your hands frequently. Use alcohol-based hand sanitizers. Avoid touching your face. And remember to cough or sneeze into a tissue and dispose of it right after. The health and safety units at Standard Chartered have significantly stepped up the frequency and cleaning of their branches at any touchable surfaces or platforms that you might use, including the ATMs and the desks in their branches and offices. Given the protocols around social distancing, they recommend the use of digital channels, including the SC mobile app, another brilliant product, and of course straight-to-bank platforms, which are available 24/7 for all transactions. The good thing about banking on the digital channels is that you might just win amazing rewards anytime you transact on SC mobile. Please stay safe and keep well. Standard Chartered.
Here for good. And here for the sports this morning. And Tema Youth owner Wilfred Osei Kweku has told Joy Sports a lot of decisions taken by the new FA president Keto Kweku are debatable. Now, Palmer, who was disqualified in the race for the FA presidential elections, believes things could have been far better in assessing Ket's administration so far.
A casual look at what is happening at the FA strongly indicate that my very good friend Keto Kweku is not having a smooth sailing. So many decisions that have been taken that are debatable.
For instance?
For instance, the way national team coaches were appointed. I don't think it befits modern way of recruitment in terms of transparency, because you ask yourself, if you can handpick every national team coach and place him there, wherein lies the transparency? You have to standardize the way you go about the recruitment process, because the technical team of any team plays a critical role in terms of going forward. We have handpicked every head coach for the respective national teams up to the Blasters level. In terms of the way we handled the financial issues at Congress, I wasn't happy at all.
Catch the full interview on the Joy Sports link tomorrow from 12:15 to 2 p.m. there with Nathaniel Atta. So definitely more coming up on that. Let's still stay with the Ghana Premier League. And after spending so much on branding and trying to change the status quo, the COVID-19 has affected the plans of the Ghana Premier League side, Legon Cities. Now, Benedict Owusu takes a look at the vibrant Premier League side and how all of that has been dimmed due to the pandemic.
Here's Joseph Mreku. Ebenezer Adi is in the center. But Sabila against the woodwork. Ebenezer Adi, good defending from Buedu.
They started the Premier League with a big bang. A team with management poised to make a dominant impression both on the pitch and on the minds of all football fans in Ghana. Their entry was an onslaught, branding every space available anywhere. Unlike many of the Premier League teams in Ghana, Legon Cities has a vibrant social media presence. A brand new team with fresh players to unveil, Legon Cities have been a delight to watch, becoming the first club in this season's Premier League to start introducing popular Ghanaian artists at their home matches. They started with Shatawale. Then others like Kusiata, Medical when the Shea came through. In spite of the hype, Legon City started the league losing a lot of matches. Unfortunately, when they started winning, this happened.
The Minister of Health has confirmed 2 cases of COVID-19. The cases were confirmed on the 12th of March, that's today, 2020. Laboratory results of the 2 confirmed cases were received at the same time from the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research.
This announcement by the health minister changed everything. Here is communications director of the club, Kwame Jumajiman.
We're pretty worried about the situation when the league was going to resume and what condition the players were going to be in following that. It was always going to be a tough one, especially when the FA had clearly stated that we could not even train.
Football is a global force. Some even say it's a religion. But football can only survive when matches are played. So with all the flamboyance, the social media activation, when the cheering fans are not in the stands and the goals are not being scored, everything ends.
My goodness, against the cycle for Justin Oka, unbelievable thing.
What's left of this promising football team and social media fan base who have no victories to celebrate or missed scoring opportunities to boo? Fatah Dauda is the skipper of the side.
Well, you know the situation in Ghana. If we say we should have this pay cuts, the salary are coming, but we can't compare ourselves with those playing outside.
Okay,
we can't do that. We wish we can. Do something, because there's no league going, there's no activity going, but yet still the management are still paying the players. I feel for them.
The fans of the club are not left out. they were enjoying every bit of what was happening at the club until COVID-19. They shared their frustrations with me.
The fans out there are being disturbed due to the suspension of football. Well, due to the pandemic, the president urged that all football activities should be banned, and this is for our safety. I know that majority of us out there are so bored. Some of us are getting depressed, some of us are getting so frustrated, but this is just for a short while.
So what's their plan now, and are things going to change when football finally resumes? Communications Director Kwame Jumajiman has the answer.
Not much at the moment, because we can't even do anything. We are just hoping for the signal to ensure that football can make a return. But of course, that will be decided by the football controlling body and what government has to do in that regard. But for now, obviously, there is not much we can do. But we're pretty confident that when football makes a return, we'll try to improve upon our performances.
All right, so we look forward to, when football will start back in Ghana, and we'll see what Legon Cities will do then. Maybe I'm sure Kojo Youngson will be the next to perform for Legon City.
What will I be performing?
So you give us motivational messages before the game, very important. Okay, but we've still got some more to go here on the JoySports Center. And Ghana FA Executive Council member Fedachi has left his position as a CEO of Premier League side Ashanti Gold. He announced his decision via his personal Twitter handle yesterday. No reasons have been given by the club, but Achi on his part insists reasons for walking away were personal. Achampong became the club's CEO in 2018 and supervised the club's participation in the CAF Confederations Cup in 2019. Now, let's move across the ocean. And despite football being halted across the globe by coronavirus pandemic with all major leagues and competitions suspended, the Bundesliga is now eager to return to action with plans to play spectator-free games in May. The BBC's John Bennett has more.
No confirmed start date, Lee, but the rumour has always been 9th of May, and the message of today's press conference was, we're ready, we can start as early as the 9th of May, we have detailed plans in place to keep our players safe, but it's now up to the politicians to give them the go-ahead. It was Christian Seifert, the CEO of the German Football League, who led the briefing today. He stressed again that finishing the season is the priority, and failing to do so, he said, would mean the Bundesliga would be a collateral damage to the coronavirus crisis. And in terms of how the games would work, of course they'd be behind closed doors, around 300 people inside the stadiums for top-flight matches. They're collaborating with 5 different laboratories to ensure adequate testing for coronavirus, around 20,000 tests needed for the players. And according to Seifert, that would consume 0.4% of the available test capacity in the country. But the key date now, Lee, is the 30th of April. That's when the national government in Germany will meet the local governments, and then they could give the green light to the Bundesliga.
The BBC's John Bennett there. Let's get a bit of reaction now from Sporting Director Fortuna Düsseldorf, Lutz Pfannenstiel.
Yeah, I think the clubs are definitely ready, but the decision when it will be restarted or if it will be restarted will simply have to be done by the government, by the politicians. But the only thing we can do is have the general measurements to really prepare ourselves, have a complete finalized plan of actions, how we would go ahead, how we would proceed. But as I mentioned before, we can't decide as the clubs or as the league when to start. That's out of our hands. And we trust therein to our government. What we prepared the last weeks, we had a 50-page DFL concept paper today, which we discussed how the games without supporters could look.
Well, now it's a moment that can change the life of young stars who get picked, the fortune of franchises who take their chance for renewal, and it's usually conducted with the style and showbiz of North American sports. I'm talking about the NFL draft, but this year is different, as it had to be, given the current health crisis around the world. So instead of a really big show in Las Vegas, we have had a virtual draft. It kicked off with the Cincinnati Bengals drafting Joe Burrow from Louisiana State. Now, the first day came to an end hours ago, a couple more days to go. Let's just find out how day one went. And here is Amit Trusk, former chief executive of Oakland Raiders.
It worked seamlessly as I anticipated it would. There were no technological gaps that we could see. irrespective of whether there were behind-the-scenes technological gaps. If there were, they were handled magnificently. I don't believe that the business has been fundamentally different. Teams have been in contact with one another. They've been using all the technology you just referenced. But the fact of the matter is, sitting in their offices at the 32 different locations, they would be using technology to be in touch with one another. The primary difference is that people within one organization were not housed together, if you will, at the team facilities. They were all in their individual homes, distanced from one another. But you know what? Technology enables people to communicate however they wish, even if not in the same room.
All right. So that's very interesting. We'll see if the other sports will follow. That's about it for the Joy Sports Center. Kojo.
El Giorgio. Now you know, sports may be dead, but competition is alive.
Oh yes.
Sarkodie and Shatawale, both with fresh tracks. Fahukime and Fapimso.
So Shatta is Fapimso.
No. Yes. Sorry. Shatta is Fapimso.
Shatta is Fapimso. And Sarkodie is Fahukime.
So this is how we want to say happy birthday to a couple of people. Irabna Idua Mwako of First Baptist Church School, Community 5 Tema. Happy 13th birthday to you. This is from Frederick Idu Amwako. There's another one here. Birthday wish for, and this is how it reads. Boss, I beg, a birthday wish for my uncle, who has played the fatherly role in my life. Dr. James Clark of Crystal Eye Clinic Adenta. Wishing him long life and good health, loads of love and appreciation from your nephew, Martin O'Day. Martin O'Day is my mate from St.
Bruta. Let's do the Fapimso
and Fahukime.
When you got it, coffee break man and one radio. Nayada. Tell me sorry, I make a Jamestown Punano. Fisherman gangster, Shatano. You will let me, you are black, standing in my clock, and man, I know so much. And you. And my bank coming to me, you. Coronavirus, Suapa, I don't need my tax. Someone say lockdown, popping soup. Arabana is a langard. Baby, I can chat. Oh, what
Fapimso. Hey, Shatta movement has entered the studio. Brother Winston.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I see you are a fan.
Oh, yes, I like Shatta.
Look, if Shattawale coughs, Winston will dance. Anyway, while we're on it, Sarkodie has also done this.
P on the beat. Or him our body they say who came in. Then I come to Ghana move who came in. Charlie when I be na mini beer they say who came in. Mini yarn of who came in. Asabena baso move who came in. One and a power that's so Charlie who came in. If you get a feel at Charlie my party say who came in. Young guy. Say who came in. My body they who came in. Fabe who came in. Yeah what's in the Fabe who came in. Say who came in. My body they who came in. Fabe who came in. What else? Yeah, what's in the Fabe who came in? Yet it's in some. Yes, a calabida mimpem. Ubena fila no but nintem. My the butcher and swire would denchem. When I caution, I would trend it. Chalemomo no what's Sunday. Corona Trinity, na boy, sit at the wood and they do. Or my chance to repent it. Next time, now my boy, Sale Wagwan. The Jamuni, another bad one. When you be in a 1-1, forget you be a little back at the cabo, and then the double shooting me. Cause Calabia choosing me. We'll be checking it, I put a fill out away, off at the academy who came in. You're so bored and one name he said you didn't chain. I was this on the yam. Contain I'm from some when you depends on I would give my temp. Fancy who came me left and right. If you know I'm going to anchor my lockdown and make on the sex and right. You're real in the corner, you be who bear my who came in. My body did who came in. Who came in.
Who killed me?
And you seem excited by the song.
Oh, absolutely. You know, there are some songs when as soon as they start, you know, your hand starts forming the telephone. You know, you're going to dance Azonto. Oh my goodness.
You know, Azonto was one of the best genres I think that Ghana ever came up with.
Absolutely.
And the dance was like amazing. I had 70-year-olds 80-year-olds asking me, Uncle, where and then? I didn't want when I didn't wait and then.
70-year-olds call you uncle.
Oh, it's a thing. It's a thing. I know.
No, but we have to prove this. How can a 70-year-old call you uncle?
I wonder what the best Azonto track was though. I don't know because this hashtag Bring Back Azonto has been making rounds on social media.
Absolutely, everybody's talking about it.
Okay, so how about we give it to the listeners? What was the best Azonto track of all time? I don't know. What do you call it?
Well, I think it should be Azonto itself by Sarkodie. Or maybe Azonto Fiesta.
Azonto Fiesta. That was the good one.
But look, let's be clear. We played two great tracks today. Shatawale's Fapimso is brilliant. It's definitely catchy. Fahukime is also, it's got a great hook, right?
Yeah, it hooks you.
Indeed. But they are not the only two artists with fresh music out.
Man. Yes, man.
Stone Boy's album Alonga Junction comes out today.
Kojo, it's clear. This man is a sack man. This man is Shatta man. I'm the George Boy.
You are the George Boy, right? Well, let's drop something. Let's drop something from the Stone God. His 3 points over there from Stone Boy.
It's not like the party after party track.
Stone Boy actually admits that
he sampled that a bit.
He hadn't heard party after party, but listening to it now, he thinks that yes, it sounds like that.
Okay.
But he hadn't heard it before.
He hadn't heard it before? Okay. All right.
Before he put this together.
It's a great tune. That's all that matters. And look, while you guys are dancing to this, out there, I think I'm going to throw in one more to make the competition tough. And then we'll ask you which one is your favorite, okay? So we know Winston likes Shatta. We know Daniel likes Sack. We know George likes Stone Boy.
Yes.
So, or actually, no, I like Sack.
So now you have to give me my homeboy.
Now this is Daniel's. Your
homeboy.
pick.
Thank you very
and
much.
And it's everybody loves a bit of Kinata.
Come